What's going on, Leo? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this video resonates, like, share, and subscribe. Now, we're going to start doing something really fun at the end of each video. I'm going to answer one of your questions. To get your question answered, to have it featured, check out the comment section. I'll pin down the instructions. Basically, all you got to do is give me your question with a short and sweet background. It's probably going to take me about 5 days to get caught up on the questions as of right now, but 5 days from now, I'll start answering it. I'm taking all the questions right now. So in the comment section, let me know. Now let's dive right in. What do we got? 10 of Wands. Look at that. 9 of Wands, time to be resilient. Knight of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So right now, Spirit is telling me that there's definitely something that you have to prioritize. It's either your energy or your responsibilities, because what you're currently doing is not sustainable, but I do see something very interesting coming your way. There is a third party here that is going to help you out, and whether that's to help you out in the form of guidance, mentorship, or whether it's to help you out just as far as some wisdom and experience. But there is someone that's going to help guide you, because I do feel like right now you need a little bit of, which we all do from time to time, a little bit of help. And it's okay to ask for that. It's okay to be humble enough to understand that you'll pass it forward, right? So be open to this invitation. Right now, Spirit is definitely telling me that it's a time to share the responsibilities and prioritize your energy, because we're taking on too much, right? And when we're taking on too much, imagine if you're doing 10 different things and giving everything, 10% energy, what are we getting? 10% results. And that's what Spirit's telling you right now. It's like, you got to focus your energy onto something that is going to bring payback dividends. And what Spirit wants you to focus on is something that your intuition is telling you to do. So what have you been thinking of that you should be doing? Like deep down inside, when you think of, say, your work, do you feel like you should be finding a new job? Do you feel like you should be starting a business? Do you feel like you should be going down the same path? When you think of your relationship, do you feel like you should be improving yourself, feeling better? Do you feel like you should be, putting yourself in a position to attract who you're looking for? What is it deep down inside that you should be doing? Because that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Now, I also do feel like there is a test coming your way that you're going to have to really be resilient on passing, because it's going to come at a time where you don't expect it, right? Like, for example, when it rains, it pours sometimes, right? And just when we feel like, we need to catch a break or we need a bone tossed our way, that's when another test comes. But all you have to know is how to defeat these tests, or how to actually pass these tests without letting it tax you. I'll give you an example, right? It's all mind state. So I know, for example, the more serious I am in life, the harder my life gets. It doesn't matter if I'm in a relationship, doesn't matter if I'm at work, business, any of my Amazon businesses. If I am serious, if something happens and I, look at it from a very, straightforward approach and kind of no room for, fun or silliness, things get a little bit crazy. So say if you're currently in a relationship, right? And say if your spouse is doing something that you would rather them not do, right? So your option is to be like, hey, I'm not happy with the way you're doing this, change, which is serious, and you get certain type of results and energy. Or option B is to be like, hey, you know what? Be like, I love you, right? And you know that if you change the style up and do it this way, I would be so grateful and thankful. Now, that was just one example, but that was me being silly. And that was my attempt at being silly. Same thing when it comes to business, right? If someone does something and it doesn't go so well, I'm not like, oh, well, don't do that again. I'm like, okay, well, learned our lesson, moving on. We're not doing that again. When I have this more optimistic, youthful, energetic, innocent approach to life, I notice not only is it easier for my life and people are more pleasant around me and team morale, but what does it do? It also keeps my vibrations in a certain frequency. The frequency that I needed to be in order to be more magnetic and attract the abundance that I'm looking for. So everything that you're looking for, as far as, say, wealth, as far as, say, health, as far as, say, romance, it's all in a certain frequency. What do you think that frequency is? Is the frequency hate, anger, seriousness? No, right? No one wants to be around that. What do you think it is? Happiness, joy, abundance, love? Exactly. So if you are trying to attract that, you have to basically be able to feel that, right? Like attracts like law of attraction. And that's what you got to do. You got to just put yourself more in a vibrational frequency to be able to track what you're looking for by matching that energy. So I know that for example, if I want the color yellow to come to me, I have to glow yellow. This is just a silly example, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. I cannot glow red, right? The color yellow will not come to red. Again, silly example. Hence, I'm trying to be silly, but same thing here. Now, check this out. Knight of Pentacles, Justice, High Priestess, and Judgment. So, a big message coming in from your guides telling you to use your old experiences, and then the turbulence will be over. Right now, you have all the wisdom you need, but sometimes we dismiss it. And that's the message I'm getting. Your angels and guides are giving you a big heads up right now. They're telling you that you've gone through a lot of stuff in your life and not to dismiss it. Use your old experiences to get what you're looking for in your life. And don't dismiss all the things that you've done that were good, because you're hard programmed and hardwired to only think of the bad. So what does that mean? You know, us humans, when something happens to us in our life that's good, we immediately dismiss it because we don't think it's important. You know, for example, oh yeah, you know, I accomplished this goal. We're like, oh, that's great, and then we move on. But when something happens that's bad, we sit there, we dwell, we think about it, and all we do is we make it into a big deal. Why is that? Because we're in our DNA, we're programmed to look for what's wrong. Why? Because we're always looking for a lesson. For example, climb that tree, I fell, broke my leg, oh my goodness, never climbing a tree again. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Do you know what I mean? So always looking for what went wrong. Oh, I was in this relationship, that didn't go well. Well, what did go well? When you were in a relationship, what part of that relationship did go well? We never think of that, right? We're always thinking of what went wrong. And that's the energy that I'm picking up. It's like you have to have a more balanced approach to what you're looking for. And right now, looking at the things that have gone right in your life is exactly how you attract what you want. Remember yellow color to yellow color? If you want to attract yellow, you got to feel yellow. So that's the energy that I'm picking up from you. It's like you did so many good things in your life, and Spirit's telling you to focus more on that. You know, you've helped so many people in your life directly or indirectly. You know, you're a daughter, beautiful son, you know, beautiful father, beautiful mother. You are everything to everybody. We're not perfect, but you have a lot of things that you do for others and you have done for others. And express that, enjoy that, bask in that energy, you know, live there. Don't live in fear, don't live in doubt, because the abundance that you seek, like really your future depends on it in a very, very good way, right? So, and I can tell you that it is much easier being happy, silly, and fun than it is being negative. The only reason that we think that being negative is more easy is because we've been programmed and conditioned to think that, right? But it's actually not. Being negative is taxing. Oh my goodness. You ever like just be mad at someone, or you just like hold that, even though saying the word negative, I'm already like, right? But whenever I say the word abundance, happiness, joy, sexy, fun, pleasure, whatever, whatever, have fun with that, man. Just don't be yourself. Now look at this. Empress, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. I do feel like right now you can expect you and your family to come closer together. Whoever your family is, maybe your family to you is your friends. Maybe your family to you is your online community in the comment section, right? Maybe the family to you is your blood family, whoever it is, your relatives. But understand that Spirit's telling you that you and your family are going to be coming together during this time. And what I see that is going to bring you guys together is that you're going to free up more energy, because you're going to focus more energy from something that is not paying dividends over to something that is. You're going to be walking away from something that is not making you feel good, right? Therefore, you're going to have more energy for this. Why is that? Because when you walk away from something that doesn't make you feel good, you really find out who you are, right? So when you leave something, all you're doing is creating new energy, not creating, but you're moving old energy into somewhere else. Energy is never created, it's never destroyed, it has to get moved. So when you're taking energy from, say, a person, a habit, a hobby, anything that is not helping you, and you push it towards something that is, you're going to get abundance, right? You plant the seed and watch it grow. And right now, I feel like you're going to be investing a lot more energy and time into yourself. And that's when your shifts come in. That's when life gets effortless. And that's when you start flowing. So really focus your awareness more on yourself. And that's when you'll notice that it's just like the synchronicity start showing himself. Your angels and guides start speaking to you. Life gets easier. Life gets more fun. And it's just, everything becomes more effortless. There's no more grinding, forcing, squeezing through. It's just, everything comes to you. Yellow attracts yellow, green attracts green, blue attracts blue, red attracts red. These are all beautiful chakra colors, but understand that you have to feel it in order to attract it, and you can only start feeling it when you invest that energy into yourself and not giving it to energies that take away from your steam. Actually keep that energy and watch yourself glow. All right, Leo. So remember, if you want to get your question answered, check out the comment section and write me your question with a short background there. I love you so much. I can't wait till next time. Ciao.